What's your dog's name again?
Philip.
Philip. Yeah, I couldn't remember because it was like a regular person name. Remember Dwight was making fun of it. It's like, out of all the names you could choose, you named
Should have named him Brian. Should have named him Brian. It would have been better.
It's a jeez. I've forgotten everything about your dog. What's the breed again? Something Corgi?
It's Corgi.
Corgi, yeah.
Corgi. So, Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
Right, Pembroke Welsh Corgi. That's what it was.
It's one of those dogs that you get in the Queen of England has them.
She does. Don't you have like two of them or something?
She has a whole breed. She has a whole fucking pack of little fat dwarf dogs running around.
So stupid. Who wants? Because she doesn't pick up any of that shit. Like she's got people for that.
Can you imagine?
Right?
Can you imagine the Queen picking up fucking dog shit?
No, can't imagine.
I don't think the dogs would poop in front of her. I don't think that's allowed. Like I don't think the dogs would poop in front of her.
Clench your butt cheeks. The Queen is approaching.
Like, would you imagine if the dog pees in her room,
right?
Like half the castle just goes like apeshit. They're like, oh my god, the dog fucking peed in the. We gotta get rid of the bodies. So someone's head's gonna roll.
You have to. These are the conversations you have. You're tuning in with arguably the best on the Lazy J with my main man Seba.
What's going on?
I've been rolling down the queens. I talked to Joe first. It was organic. I wasn't like I had no premise when I started this thing. It was just like I'm bored, so I'm gonna talk to people I know in the scene. And then it was like, oh, maybe I should talk to all the queens. So I talked to Malloy next, and then obviously you're next in line here. Going a little bit out of order, I guess. I should have talked to Malloy first, and then you, and then Joe.
Like whatever.
Right. Like,
there's no guideline for this. You gotta play like a little jazz solo. It's like a little pititude.
Right. What do you got? That's dark. Is that a stout? Is that a porter?
No, this is beer. No, this is not a beer. This is whiskey with Coke. Because that's all I have.
Okay, so which brand of whiskey are we talking about here?
I think it was like Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
It's one of those whiskeys that I won on Glitch. Pretty good. It's not good. I don't know. I only have vodka and whiskey. That's all they give me.
I've already talked about one of these. This is the only one I've got. That reminds me. Joe gave me those stickers. I got to take the stickers he gave me and put them on the Long Branch.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the little.
One of mine is missing.
Right.
So KQSFL seal.
Yeah, the little seal. It's cool. It's dope.
Gangster.
I like it.
That's fucking gangster.
See, you look gangster. You look like John Wick in quarantine. Your hair's about that long.
I'm killing all the viruses. All of it.
COVID.
There's no viruses in my home. What are you drinking? OJ?
Yeah.
A little OJ?
No, there's probably OJ in it. It's called Mandate Lemonade. Lemonade even. And it's one of the pre-mains we've got at Brew. It's pretty good. I've been every Thursday I'll get a couple, and then the wife and I will have some. She had one called the Drunken Apple, and it's like an apple pie scotch something or another.
That sounds good.
The Queen would probably like it. It's sweet.
No, it's good. It had a little spice on it,
Yeah, man, gotta get the cinnamon.
Spice probably mixes well with the apple. Yeah, that sounds yummy. I'll drink that.
I see you're wearing the Killer Queen Bumble Bash BB4.
Yeah, I actually planned it. I was looking at my closet and I was like, what shirt should I wear?
Planned Okay, I guess Joe planned wardrobe too. He was promoting the bar.
Malloy was promoting the bar too, and I had to be like,
oh yeah, he did. He was wearing a glitch shirt.
Yeah, he was wearing the glitch shirt. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so this is actually really funny. I'm thinking about it now, but I had a technical snafu during the Malloy thing. You remember? And the first time we tried to do it, he was wearing a Laser Wolf shirt. Which is probably why everything failed. All right.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably what happened. It's probably Dwight got so angry that like his thoughts just exploded your computer. That's exactly what happened. I guarantee it.
You're probably right, man.
He opened it. He saw that he was wearing a Laser Wolf shirt. And he was like, "Fuck this!" And he just threw an EMP into your house. I don't know.
I would not put it past. That's hilarious. So. BB. So you see, you were at BB4. That was a fun tournament. I'm looking at the shirt now. I know what it is, but I still have no idea what the hell it is. Like I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? We were all confused. Like, what the hell is on this shirt? Like, what is it? It's got a queen egg, but it's like, got all this other stuff going on.
I feel like it's I don't know. Who made it?
It probably looks even weirder. You're looking at it upside down.
Whoever's watching, just type whoever made it and please, we demand an explanation. I don't know what it is. It looks cool as fuck.
No one knows.
I wear it all the time.
Nikita, Josh, what is it? Just, what is...
Nikita, Josh, what is it?
What is it? Who did it? What is it? We don't know. It looks cool, though.
Like, this looks like a sword, but at the same time, it's like, why? There's no sword that looks like that in the game.
Yeah, it looks like
that sort of looks like a head.
Yeah.
But it's not. You can go close up.
Right? And then you got, like, those little danglies, little dangling, umbilical cords. Everything's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's blood, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Looks like that. I'll wear it.
Maybe.
Pay for it.
My wife's in the studio today. She's not on camera, but she's over here in the vicinity somewhere hanging out. She specifically said, "Don't show me on camera." Oh, but the first thing she said when she came in, she saw your hair and she was like, "Tell Sebastian I like his hair."
Thanks. I appreciate that. I think she says that every time she sees me.
Really? It's just a blanket compliment that gets thrown around like, "Oh, I like your hair."
Yeah, it's good hair. I think the last time she saw me, like, I don't see your wife often. I think I.
Well, I would hope not.
She told me, she said, "I like the long hair," and because the time before that I had short hair.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't seen her like maybe actually it might have been since that Mario Kart crap that we went to.
Oh yeah. The what was it called? The oh Jesus.
Mushroom Rally.
Mushroom Rally. Yeah, Mushroom Rally. Rally.
We still have that little fucking.
Oh yeah, you got something.
The mushroom speaker.
Because you were doing the star. Yeah, we gave up.
No, I stole this. I did not. I did not win this one. I did not win that one. I stole it. I definitely stole it.
All right, with the FBI.
Because I was leaving and I saw it in top of a car and I was like, whoop.
If the FBI starts knocking on your door, we'll know why. Sebastian disappeared in the middle of the Lazy J. He got pincered. I like the concept of the show because like the concept of the Lazy J is kind of trash. It's like I don't really feel like producing. I don't want to do show notes. I don't want to have stuff. I'm just gonna turn the camera on and talk to whoever's on the other side of the screen.
I think that's the best way to do it. I used to do a podcast.
Yeah, you mentioned that. It was big too. It was like what, Southwest, right?
Yeah, we got promoted by Southwest.
That's what it was. Yeah,
because we were like the premise of the show was like traveling a lot, and I wrote to Southwest and they said yes, which I thought was like really.
Yeah.
like I guess you have a lot of money to just spend on things, not anymore, but
yeah.
No, so yeah, we would do like an hour episode, which really was like maybe an hour and 40 minutes of us just talking back and forth, and then I would have to edit it down to like an hour, which was a pain in the ass. So if you want to just like talk shit and just non-edited, just non-scripted, fucking, I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, that's the best part of Lazy J, man.
It becomes too much work, and then you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it.
I think in the process, like shooting and producing, like the act of doing the thing is fun, but editing and distributing and like
awful.
Doing the meta tags, all the administrative shit, like yeah. I have so much footage of like tournaments and like documenting my teams, and like when we went to Hive Hustle, we shot all this footage, same thing at Dallas and everything, and never saw the light of day. JP's still mad at me, I think, for it. It's like, where's the footage? There was some good stuff. There was a shot of Richard. He was doing kendama back when he was doing kendama, mastered in like 2 days, and then kendama's gone.
One of his many hobbies.
Yeah, one of the many hobbies. He's flying planes now. Like what? He's a madman. But he was doing kendama and he did a really cool like hard trick. We got it on camera. I had to go and try to find the footage, man. It was cool. We did interviews and everything. It was good.
I get it, man. Like doing the thing is fun. Like talking is fun. Editing is such a drag. Like it makes you not want to do it.
Right.
That's honestly probably what destroyed that relationship. I didn't want to do editing anymore, and it just fell apart.
All right. So you had the podcast. It's about traveling. You travel a lot. what's on your list? Like as soon as things open back, where would you go?
I would go back to New York, I think.
City?
Yeah.
Of course, city. Where the hell else are you gonna go?
What the fuck? We're going to Buffalo, New York? It's not New York.
Why is Buffalo the next place? Like, it's either a city or New York. What the hell? New York's a big state, man. Like, no one knows what else is in New York. No one cares. It's a bunch of farms.
No one cares.
Where did Frank Sinatra go? That's where I want to go. Where's the city? Okay. Where else is in New York? Okay, New York. We gotta think of something. New York City. All right. Buffalo. Is Long Island part of New York?
Harlem? I think so. I don't know. I'm not a New Yorker. Everyone else in Argentina is, apparently.
Harlem's still kind of basically New York City. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I don't know. I would go to Harlem. Harlem looks cool.
So I was in New York. God, when was this? We were over in, what's it called? 2014? No, it's 2015. 15 or 16, one of those. We took a trip to New York for my birthday, and we went to Harlem. We went to this spot. What was it called? Sylvia's. I'm so glad you're here. Every host needs like another person that can either look things up or tell them things that they don't remember. Sylvia's.
I feel outnumbered. Where's my dog?
Right, yeah. Where's Philip? Get Philip. Get you the notes. But Sylvia's, it was a great like chicken and waffle spot, and they had an eggnog chicken and waffle. I'm like watering a little bit thinking about it. It was delicious. But that was the first time I went to Harlem. First and only time. Cool spot. Why do you like New York so much?
I don't. I just kind of like the food.
You don't like it?
It's a big diversity. No, okay. I do. The city is awful. It's so dirty. I mean, like, no offense, but like, really, like, fucking clean up much.
Have you been to Toronto? Have you been to Canada, Toronto?
No. I mean,
go to Toronto.
Cool.
Cleaner New York. You'll love it. Cleaner New York. Good food still, but it's clean. And everyone's nice in Canada, you know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like when I have to do research. I have to like see what there's to do. You know, like that was the cool thing about Killer Queen, because like I didn't really have to. It took away the planning, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there. I want to play.
Yeah.
And then I'll do something while I'm at it. You know. Which never ends up happening, because like all those nerds, they just want to play.
Yeah.
You know, you go, you stay in the bar 24 hours of the day.
Yeah. I'm like
the whole time.
I'm on the fence, because it's like I know that like you go, you want to travel, you want to play, and then there's like, because the other aspect of it is if you go somewhere and like, you know, you're there by yourself or with a couple people you know from your scene, like you got to hang out with other people in a new place. And that's kind of weird for some people, because it's like, I don't want to, like, remember we were in LA? Well, you weren't there, but we were in LA for Hive Hustle. And after the tournament,
everybody they told me you disappeared.
Yeah. Everybody wanted to go and do stuff. I was like, I'm out. Like, some people went to hiking, other people went to the beach, and some people went to like restaurants and stuff. And I don't know. I don't do the groups well. I could do like a couple people for like a little thing, but like, it's like the guided tour mentality. I don't know. I can't do it. But seeing the city is awesome, you know?
I mean, I have fun at Bumble Dash.
Bumble Dash was great. Yeah, we had a house in Bumble Dash.
Yeah, we had a house, you know, like most of us were there. I think who was it? Showtime, Richard, JP, you, Joby, and I
was there.
Were in the house.
Right.
That was cool, you know, and it was walking distance. We could bike there. We could fucking walk.
Yeah, any city where you can bike, I'm down.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Like, and you know, I want to say we went around on the bike a lot.
Yeah.
Did we? I feel like we did. Yeah, because we went to a restaurant and
we got the what's the thing called, the pass? You know, like the 3-day pass thing or whatever.
Yeah. So we were biking a lot in the city, so that was cool. Yeah. You know, we went to the Choo Choo, the Moxie.
The Choo Choo was cool, man. Around. What do you think if there was another tournament, like? I like the setup of BB4 because you had the Choo Choo, where it's just like cabs, you know, but free play cabs. Yeah. And then you had the Moxie, where it was more like pools, you know, and tournament, but still cabs, you know, just like, I've never seen that many cabs. Not even a Hive Hustle. Hive Hustle was the most, and I think they had 7. This place, they had like, what was it, like 16 or something?
Yeah, it was like an obscene amount. Like, I walked into the building, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot of cabs.
Like, all the cabs from LA, you could tell because they're buttons. They had that one cab like way in the back.
The ones in the Moxie were new. The ones in the Moxie were absolutely new. Like they were completely new.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The ones on the Choo Choo were the Hive Hustle ones.
Right. I like
but it was
those high
still an
muscle
obscene
buttons.
amount of fucking.
You know, they spring back up to you pretty good.
Yeah, those were nice.
Mm.
I like those.
And then what?
I don't know. That's cool.
You're a triple tapper, right? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, I'm a triple tapper.
So okay, because Malloy's not a triple tapper. Joe's not a
He's
triple
not?
tapper either. No.
We
So
do the finger guns. We do finger guns. Or...
I don't know what Joe does. Malloy just he single taps fast. But what do you think? All the cabs you've been to, like who had the best cab for triple tapping? Let's say South Florida's out because we take care of our cab pretty good.
Oof.
I know you've been to Chicago. That Chicago one, the cab's nice, but like it's got those.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's got those divots in it, like.
Dude, that cab was so garbage. It is. I mean, no offense to them, they're great, but like the cab was so garbage.
I think
like
it's the oldest cab.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I pressed the button, I pressed it, and it would just stay there.
Oh, it stays down. Yeah.
There was something about it. Like, honestly, it felt like the spring was rusty.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to press that fucking button.
Yeah.
Like I did not like that cab.
What was the tournament like when you went in Chicago? Was that Chicago? Was that 30?
Like 30, yeah. I think it was like 30.
Yeah.
30.
What was that? I haven't even competed in. I went to Chicago, but it was just a trip with the wife for like 4th of July.
You went.
Yeah, but I didn't compete. I didn't compete. I went, yeah, but it was just a little trip. So I've been on it, but like not for competition.
No, it was bad. I remember, like it would just drop tabs all of a sudden. So you'd be like, I think I killed someone just by like I was just like, because towards the end we were switching cabs on every map to make it fair because they knew how shitty their cab was, and I understand why they wanted you to fix it. Anyway, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I just know this. So like I played on blue, and I saw how it would drop tabs. So when I played on goal, I was just like, I'm just gonna bump the queen. I'm gonna challenge the queen every time because I know at some point they're gonna lose the tabs, and I'm gonna kill them. And that's exactly what happened.
Right.
And I think we won against Texas. I think it was
Eduardo.
Brian? No, it wasn't Eduardo. It was the other guy, Brian. No.
Brian. I don't. Oh no. Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, Brandon. But it was like I felt bad because I was like I exploded the game because I knew how shitty the other side was. I was just like, yeah, I want to challenge this. And you could see it. You could see it in the replay. Like he just dropped, and I know he was tapping. Because it was just luck. Like I honestly.
I've got to give Brandon a bit of a shout out because out of everybody, and like to be clear, let me get his full here. All right, Brandon Perdido Robertson is the Brandon we're talking about from Dallas, the DFW. And this guy, I got to give him a little bit of a shout because out of everybody early on in the early scene that I ever got compared to, Brandon, I think, was the first person that anyone was like, oh, you remind me of Brandon. And I didn't know who the heck Brandon was at the time. But then I met him, like, I could see that. He's a cool dude. I got to play him one time. Well, I played him twice now, I think, in tournament. But the first time was the first Queens Gone Wild we played. That was fun.
Dude, they're all so good.
Yeah.
And they're so cool. Like, they're such... I would compare them to us here, you know? Like, they're just cool people.
Yeah, I like the Dallas scene a lot.
Dallas
scene is cool.
Not as cool as South Florida, you know, they get
not as cool as South Florida, but you know, we're biased. So let me see here. You've got that tournament coming through, and you've won a lot of locals.
I've won a lot of locals.
What's been your highest out of state placing?
Dude, I have no idea.
You don't know?
I have never looked at. Oh, I mean, I guess Orlando, but that's not really.
No, that doesn't count. Although, count. Since you brought up Orlando, I know you have it. I
have a card.
I know you have it. Just flash it on the screen.
Dude, I have them handy. Like, it's actually comical how how handy I have these cards.
That is the stupidest. Oh my god. Superstars 2019 Run SFL with all the players. you, JP, Floyd Scoops, and Richard Romps won that thing. It was like a little tournament between South Florida folks and some Jacksonville folks came down. They met in Orlando. You guys ended up winning everything. And then what's the guy's name that does the cards?
Walter Day.
Day.
It was funny because like we had no idea about that at all. But like it was really cool because they gave us a lot of crap for winning that. Like we got so many things. We got like each one of us got a board game. They gave us shirts. They gave us toys. They gave us those cars, which I didn't know I wanted, but I really love them now.
If someone walked up to you, want a trading card of yourself? No. Actually, yeah.
I mean, we didn't know, but once we got it, we were like, "Wow, this is great."
That's hilarious.
Yet another thing we can rub into Malloy's face, you know?
Right? Yeah. So let's see. What the interesting story I think about you in terms of Queen, right? And you are the first. Yeah, I think that's a safe statement. You're the first of the kind of second, maybe third even generation of players to kind of move up this progression in tech and knowledge into this circle where the veteran players are. So like you've been in this circle with like the top queens in South Florida, between me, you, Malloy, and Joe, who's kind of eking up in there now too. So Joe's kind of like bringing up the rear. He's the newest. I would say he's a good fourth position. And then between you, Malloy's one more, but like the competition level, I guess, has gotten up close. And then me is in there too. So like that conversation is really cool. So like you breaking past that's kind of neat, but like I don't know where the hell you came from. Like I don't remember like how you got started. I was thinking about it coming into this and I'm like, where the hell did you even come from?
It's a long story.
Oh shit.
No, we got time.
Let me get a drink.
It's not a long story. It's like, I mean, like it's kind of like it's a whole saga of events that happened.
Right. Well, how did how did you first hear about the game? Because if I'm right, you didn't have any other prior knowledge of it, right?
Not really. Like so what had happened was so I used to go to Glitch a lot. And I used to go to Glitch when it was back in downtown. You know, on the little strip
the first
downtown.
location, yeah, next to Revolution Live.
Yeah, when it was like right next to Revolution Live and between Revolution Live and Sway.
Yeah, I think Stash Coffee House is in that spot now.
No, I think it's Blues Garden. Really lame place. It's so bad.
I never go. The parking costs too much. I never go out there.
No, I think I went once. I mean, if I'm going to Fat Cats or something, but
right, yeah. Fat Cats is legit.
No, so I would go there a lot because you know, I was with someone. We went to a birthday there, and I was like, "Yo, this place is sick." Like they have free play on everything. Like, how am I gonna pass that up? So I would go there a lot, and then they closed down, and I was just like, "Oh, fuck you guys!" Like this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
Right.
I am angry.
Oh, it's Philip.
I am disappointed.
Philip could sense your anger and frustration and came to support you.
Yeah, he's over there. He's on the bed.
He's chilling. He looks like a pillow.
So then I looked on the website and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna we're moving. We're not actually closing. We're gonna remodel and then we're gonna open back up." But it took them fucking forever, or at least it felt like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like I probably checked like maybe every week.
Okay.
And obviously, like they're not gonna open in a week.
Right.
But like it did take them a while. And when they finally reopened, like I went. I don't think they had the game yet. And then I saw it, and I was just like, "Oh, cool." So I started playing with my friend Melissa, and then we were playing, and we got into it, but we never really found the time to come on Mondays because Mondays are just they're
right. Yeah, we were doing the league on Mondays at that time.
So I would just show up on weekends, and I think that's how I met you. I was there on a weekend, and then you're like, "Oh, dude, you should totally come to the Monday draft," and I was like, "All right."
I invited you to the Monday draft.
Yeah, you added me to the Facebook page.
I would like to issue a public apology. It's my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
I invited you to the page?
Yes, you didn't invite me to Glitch. You invited me to the Monday draft.
To the Monday okay. So you were there. We were there on a Saturday, and I'm like, yo, come on Monday. God damn, I did not know I recruited you. Okay.
Yeah. So you did that. You made that mistake.
God damn it.
It's too late now. And so I started going on Mondays, and I think like I had my first killer heat, got last place, obviously.
As is
But
customary.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of hooked. Like, I was like, I could do this every month. Like, this is pretty cool. You pay $10, you get pizza, you play some games. You know, it's cool. It's Gucci,
Mm-hmm.
And I got hooked, and I just started playing every week.
So when you
Made
came
friends.
in, no way, obviously, you were playing Queen off jump, right? I think Levy's still there at that time. Amanda was Queen more often for Hannibal. No, that's what you started playing on Hannibal.
Yeah, so my first killer heat was, a random team. It was still a lot of fun. Not a good time. So I decided to keep playing, and then I think Amanda recruited me. And then I started playing with Hannibal.
Yeah.
And
Hannibal.
And we played a few killer heats, I think.
Yeah, Hannibal. People sleep on Hannibal. Hannibal's been playing for a long time, but it's hard to run a Hannibal team. Because everybody on Hannibal.
It's a lot of turnaround on people,
Yeah,
you need to keep like a.
Yeah, they have the most like stuff going on. Will's got his dojo, and then it was dojo, his jiu-jitsu school, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. What's it called again? It's Kuchan is his last name?
Kuchan BJJ.
Yeah, that's it. And then Amanda's been doing all kinds of stuff. Opened up the ice cream shop, and then Amanda's like a jack of all trades lady. You never know what the hell she's doing.
She's multi-talented. Like, she can do everything. Hold on, let me go.
Yeah. Amanda's wild. I like her. But they're doing Hannibal. Oh, hun, can you hand me the thing with the charger out of the bag for the phone? I want to make sure my phone doesn't die here, so I can keep doing my switching. That's another thing before I forget. What's this sword you've got? I've been trying to think what the hell is it, and I don't know. Is it just like a random, or is it from something?
What?
That sword you've got up there, what's that from?
Oh, it's from nowhere. It's just, I think I got it as a gift when I was like the little one. I just kept it for all these years.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, Okay, so first job, I'll ask you what yours was, but mine was working at a movie theater. And I'm going to date myself a little bit here. But I was in the theaters when, I want to say it was the Antonio Banderas Mask of Zorro came out. The Incredibles, the first one came out. I was in theaters. Trying to think what else came out. A Star Wars something. I think maybe Star Wars Episode 3, the prequel, came out. I was in theaters because I remember people would dress up, So Zorro came out, and we were like, "Oh, let's dress up." And I loved Zorro growing up. I don't know, my dad or something was like, got us into Zorro or something. It was weird, but I thought it was a cool character.
That movie was fucking cool.
Yeah. So
that movie was cool. Like I rewatched it. It's funny that you mention it because I rewatched it because it's on Netflix right now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, dude, this movie holds up. Like that's a cool movie, man. Like
you remember the scene when he's like in the barn with the girl? And he's like, and then he
does
one more swipe, and then all of her clothes just fall off. I was like, oh, yeah. Zorro's the OG. How did you do that so skillfully, sir? So I went and bought a sword. It's stupid. Like he's got a cool sword. I ordered some stupid Spanish cutlass off of eBay. What were my parents thinking? I had this thing. I still have it. Can you get it? It's in our closet. This is my only home defense. I'll show you guys. But I bought it like, oh, it's going to be so cool. And then I didn't get any other part of the outfit. And then the movie came and went, and I just have this sword now.
Well, I mean, it's a kick-ass thing to have in your closet, to be honest.
It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's the only thing I've got that's kind of close to that. Joe Perugia, he has the Master Sword, so that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's good. I saw that glitch the other night. I mean, I have more swords. I have this Chinese sword.
Oh, for real? Like a straight one? Like a Crouching Tiger. Here we go. Thanks, son.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is the one that I've got. Yeah, it is heavy. It's a real deal. Ah, man, yours already looks cooler than mine. Let me go first because yours is so much cooler. I'll be depressed by the time you pull yours.
All right.
So this is mine. It looks cooler than it is, and then it's got like a, shing, and it looks cool. But again, it's like a
No, that's a cool sport.
It's like a cutlass. It's like a little Spanish pirate cutlass, like not what Soro uses.
No, he used rapier.
Yeah, no, he uses a rapier.
Fencing sword. No, so this is one of these
Yeah.
Chinese swords, like an actual Chinese sword.
Yeah. That's that Crouching Tiger.
I don't know if you can tell, but it has like inscriptions on it.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
cool. It was also a gift from my cousin. Like he had it for years, and then he just gave it to me.
That's awesome. So,
but it's like beaten down, dude. Like,
hey, the best ones always are. So that thing has survived with you. You moved recently. Now you're in the new spot. How do you like it anyway over there?
Oh, it's nice. I have a really nice view. I have a view to a really big golf course, so it's really cute.
Dope. Yeah, living off the course, man. That's good stuff. I think, yeah, as far as like hobbies go, I'm glad I didn't get into like any kind of woodworking or like, swordsmanship or anything like that. That stuff's hard.
I just got my finger with the fucking sword.
It heard you talking shit about it. That's why. You cut yourself. Oh man, that's what you get. That's what happens when you do a lazy J. You gotta give it respect. You're gonna get caught. Let me see. So you're in there. You're playing. You start off with Hannibal. But you started off warrioring and maybe flex objective. But you'd always been playing warrior. I think it was Cody was like the speed, and then you would do some stuff too.
He was primary speed, and I was like flex, I think.
Yeah. So what happened at one point? Because Hannibal, I won't say fell apart, because they're still kind of around. Like you guys have gotten together here and there, but like at what point were you like, okay, this queen thing is fun. I'm gonna start doing that.
So many things had to happen. I mean. I think like the last thing that we did together was Jacksonville last year.
Yeah.
Last year? Yeah, last year.
So not the just in January, but 2019.
Yeah, like Winter Harvest 1.
Right.
Is what it was. So we all went up there. We played. I think we got like, I don't know, third place maybe, fourth.
Yeah, I think
third.
I think third. Yeah, because Laser got
second. Yeah, third, because we got some money, and I was like, okay, this is the gas money. I have cut even, like, it's good.
Right.
And then I think when we came back, we were planning to do Queen Gone Wild 1. And then I think towards that time, I think you were gonna play with.
Yeah, I had Deanna. Deanna was the only one I think I was playing from South Florida, and then we had Andrew Wilkening. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank on her name. God damn, this is his girlfriend. Casey, Jesus. Casey Campbell. Lord.
No.
Oh yeah, Casey. That's her name. Mm-hmm. And then
okay, I don't know names.
All right, now you're making me second guess myself. No, Casey Campbell. I'm right. Okay, so and then
BK. Right. That sounds right.
Brian Kang. So yeah, that was the squad I was running with there. So then, who were you? You weren't playing with Hannibal at Queens Gone Wild 1?
No, I played with just a random team of like random people. I played with Amar.
Oh yeah. No, was that Amar's like live, laugh, love team?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's that old. Oh my god.
I still have that shirt. That was a fun team though. Like
Amar's always fun. If nothing else, he's a fun dude, man.
So I played with Amar, and then Gio, who I met in Jacksonville, because he was playing with the Minneapolis people in Jack.
Right, that team.
They got first place. Like that's the only way we got bumped to like second was because someone else came in.
No one was expecting another out-of-state team to go to Jacksonville's first, because they had so much.
No, it was just like,
I gotta talk to Aaron about that when I get him on here, but yeah, that's a whole nother story. So you were playing on that team.
Like we get there after driving for hours, and then they're like, "Oh, dude, you gotta come here and practice because there's like a team from out of state, and they're so much better." And it was just like, "Oh, but I'm hungry."
It's a long drive to Jacksonville, man. It's like 4.5.
Yeah, I thought it was like 5 hours. I don't know. It's so long.
It's boring too.
It's so really long. Yeah, it's a long, dumb drive. I think Dawn and Amanda just fell asleep in the back of the car for the whole trip.
Oh yeah, Don was because Will couldn't go, right? Or something.
Yeah, Will couldn't go.
Yeah.
We were actually gonna change the name to Where's Will, making like a little fun joke with what was happening at the time was like the Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Where's Will?
Yeah.
Where's Will?" So we were trying to have fun with that.
Will's got a lot of good
it was
names.
fun.
That's hilarious. So you're
Yeah.
doing with that. So you weren't part of the Hannibal at Queens Gone Wild with Florida man Cody showing up halfway into the match.
I
fresh
did
off
take
the
that
bike.
video. I will take.
You were the one that
full
took the video.
credit for that video. That was me taking the video. Like we saw him pulling in on the bike, and then I pulled out my camera and I was like, I gotta film this. I have to film this.
Dude, that's a legendary. I wish I had it so I could just like play it in the thing, but we'll link it somewhere.
Like a news fucking thing.
Right.
And then JP is like, no, you don't get a shirt. He just fucking ripped the shirt out of his hands. And he just keeps going.
He was trying to put it on. Like he rode up shirtless with his bike, and then like you were filming him. He's motoring in. You filmed that. And it's just like bike down. He's like, what? And just runs in.
So as he's running in, he's trying to put on his shirt, and JP's like, nope, you don't get a shirt. And then he's just like, oh, he's like, oh, okay. And then he just keeps going, and he's just playing shirtless. And I was like, all right.
God, that was so funny, man. I forgot you were the one that took that video.
That was a really fun. That was a really fun tournament.
That's fucking hilarious. What do you think? Of all like the craziest shenanigans, because South Florida's got a lot, right? Where would you like? What would you say is the one that sticks furthest in your mind, if it's not that one?
I have to be the one. I mean, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, I think in between you, JP, and I, we have come up with the most crap in Queens, South Florida.
Oh,
like
sure.
snake venom, that's totally us.
Oh yeah.
Like,
so not tech,
we have
not tech, but things. Yeah, the snake venom shot. So, yeah, the original snake venom shot was me, you, and JP. I think it was either me and JP, and then the second one was us three, or the first one was just us three.
No, I think the first one was us three.
Yeah.
We got to the bar and we're like. We were at the bar and we're like, you guys want to take shots? And we're like, yeah, let's take shots. And then we're like, I think it was JP. He was like, let's try the snake venom.
JP
and then we're
knew
like,
about it
nah,
first.
I don't know. It's beer and it's like 150% alcohol. Like,
JP
no,
knew
and then
about
we
it
tried
first.
it, and then it was like a complete transformation. Like we drink it, and it's just like we're absolutely fucking lit for the rest of the night.
Dude, snake venom. Listen, no venom, no victory is all I have to say. All I remember that was a Monday. That was a Monday.
I have to say that was like one of the most fun I had at Glitch.
Yeah, it
like,
was
just
stupid.
the three of us, and we just drink those shots, and we just start like playing the whole night.
Yeah,
that was fucking fun.
I remember it was a Monday. It was a draft night, and we did the shot before we started playing, and so the whole no venom, no victory joke came because we had snake venom. I ended up winning that draft night, and I don't know why, but I'm full off snake venom, the big boy shot before they reduced it down to like the actual shot you're supposed to take.
Yeah,
we're doing like 2 ounces at a time. The bottle literally says, "Do one, motherfucker. Don't do more than that."
Yeah,
in like an hour or whatever.
Oh, God, I hated that.
But I swear I played out of my mind. I need to go and find that footage somewhere in the
because you get so hyped with the snake venom.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like I feel it's like the thing has like energy drink on it or something. It's like Full Loco, but like in shots.
It's actual snake venom. Like you drink it. I always tell people it's gonna go to your chest and then it's gonna go everywhere else. And they're like, "Oh, he did!" Like, "Oh."
Dude, but that was fun though. That was fucking fun.
You remember when we took it to Bumble Bash and you had it in the little bottle? You gave it to Lancaster. He was trying to tough it out.
His reaction was like, "Okay."
Right.
This is.
Yeah.
It's like he breathed out and it's just fire.
Yeah. He started coughing. Kyle was tough too. Like, he was like, oh no, he respected it like way sooner. But yeah, Brian was trying to tough it out. I laughed so hard over that. And we were up in we had the shots in the parking lot too. That was fun. I couldn't stand.
Yeah. That was a lot of alcohol, man.
Yeah, snake venom.
But I was drinking that whole time.
Snake venom is wild. Like, if you guys haven't had snake venom, we're always talking about it because it's stronger than Malort. It's South Florida's Malort, but Malort sucks. Shout out to Belly, I love you. Your drink is bad. Malort's like an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste, right? It does taste worse.
No.
I'll give it that.
Acquired taste. It's bad.
It's just bad.
No, it is. It's just bad. It's a bad drink.
Did she make you drink it when you were in Chicago?
Yeah, I had the Chicago handshake. You know, they give you like a shot of the drink, and then they give you a beer to pair with it. Which the beer was actually, not good either. Well, you know, you have the two, and it's supposed to be like the Chicago handshake, and it was just like you drink it because you have to. Because you're like, I don't want to offend my guests.
If that's the Chicago handshake, I wonder what the Chicago fist bump would be.
I don't know, actual poison.
I mean, someone brings out like a wormwood bat and just beats
you wake up with the fishes. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. I don't know.
Oh my god!
He probably actually punched in the face. You know that when we went to the Chicago 30.
Yeah.
Someone actually got punched in the face at the bar.
Yeah, I remember there was some conversations about that. Yeah, somebody got in a fight. Was it KQ people?
The story was there was a man with his daughter outside of the bar waiting for the bus or some shit like that.
Okay.
And then some guy was like, I don't know, I think he groped her or something. And then he ran, and then he ran inside of the bar.
The no zone.
And then yeah, you know, and then the dad obviously beat the shit out of him.
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
And I think he was bleeding a little bit. I don't know.
I don't know what dad. Like, if I ever had a child, especially a girl, but I mean, dude, like a son, like, don't mess with my boy, you know, like, that's just a dad thing. You expect to get the shit beat out of you.
Yeah, of course. Like, I think it shouldn't even go to trial. It should just be like, yeah, he abused my son. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. And everyone should be like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, just like, you know, law of the land justice. Like, this looks like that shouldn't have happened. Everybody cool with that? Yeah. Okay. It'd be so much.
It just be like a social norm that's accepted.
Right.
You know, you mess with a kid, you get beaten up.
Right. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I would support that. That seems fair. That seems like it would help encourage people not to mess with kids. So I'm down for that. I'm up for it.
I mean, I think if you took a poll, everyone would be like, yeah, it's totally fine. Like,
right. No one wants to be the guy that's like, no, we should look into it further.
Obviously, I don't know.
Just egg yourself.
But I feel like we do race on the subject because we're drinking. Hannibal. So I was in Hannibal, and then we came back. We did a little bit of like regrouping, but like I think we were hanging out one Saturday, and then JP and Floyd were like, "Hey, you want a queen?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that was the birth of Run SFL.
So original Run SFL is who? It's you. Because Run SFL has a lot of arguably players on it, right? At least Floyd and JP.
Yeah.
And then
no, it has
all of them, all the arguably. So Richard played, I think, with you guys for a little bit.
No, so the original Run SFL was Richard, JP, Floyd, Don. No. It was Joe B and I.
Right.
And then Richard, you know, he went on a trip for like a year. Like,
yeah.
Like how he does.
Yeah.
And then we switched Richard with Don, which I don't know, it just worked out. Like we all just played well together. I don't know. And then because when we first started, I wasn't at the level yet to start quinning. So I think like the first Run SFL, which wasn't really Run SFL, we called it the BC Boys.
Oh yeah, Richard queened that one, right?
Yeah, and then we had the whole get up and shit.
Right.
I think it was like in December or January. I don't remember.
I remember that. You guys had the hats and everything.
yeah. So I think we got second on that one. Yeah, I think I'm all right. I think we got second, and then And then after that one, he went on a trip somewhere. I don't know, maybe Thailand or some shit. I don't know.
Right,
He goes forward, like.
Yeah, he was out of the
And
country.
then I started queening. And then I think I lost like the first 3 on second place, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Go too late school.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. You did not have immediate success with Run SFL, because now people are like, oh, Run SFL, like, damn it. But, like, you guys were not together at the very beginning.
No, people fail to remember that we lost consecutively. Like, there was a point where we're just like, I just don't think this is working.
Yeah.
And then I think I went to Chicago. Maybe it was either Chicago or New York. And then I came back, and then we just slapped.
Yeah.
Laser Wolf.
Yeah.
We just like, bam, like bitch.
Yeah.
And then we just started winning more consecutively. Like, I don't know.
There was definitely like a level up effect after KQ30. It's like the IQ got better.
Like I gained a few points of IQ in that one.
Right.
No, it might have been like, and I also like, with all the pressure that I had in Chicago, I think like after coming back, I was just like, this is easy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, because I remember I played against our pool was also the fucking worst.
South Florida, I had to talk to the pool
every
managers.
Time I travel,
yeah, South Florida always has the worst pool.
Every time I travel, I had to play against the winning team.
Yeah.
Like my pool had the winning team every single time. Yep. It was the worst. Like in Charlotte, I don't remember who won Charlotte, but I remember having the winning team. New York, we had like the top 3 teams in our pool. Chicago, we played against Woody.
Yep.
Absolutely just fucking molested me. I was touched. I mean, I wish I had a belt to tell you where I was touched. I was touched everywhere.
If your dad was there, he would have punched Woody in the face, is what you're saying.
He just, oh man. Dude, I didn't even, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, they went.
This is that Bumble, that BB4.
Was that?
Yeah, BB4. Or no.
What about BB4?
No, not BB4, at Chicago. In Chicago, you're talking about. Right.
So, because he won Chicago and then he won BB4, I think.
We had him in our pool at BB4.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Like,
it was just.
Was it? No, because that was Rob Newhouse. Yeah, there was a team. I forget what that team was.
I think it was 60%. 60%. You had 60%.
Was it? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like,
Sarah Greenwood.
I think it was Brian Kang and Sarah Greenwood and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was like a tough team. That was tough too.
Mm-hmm.
But no, dude, I remember I was playing on day map, and then we started, and like 5 seconds later it was over. I have no idea what happened. Like, it was just, I had warriors coming up my ass. My team never got up. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. It's an impossible situation sometimes you get out there, and like those guys.
No, dude, it was so funny and embarrassing at the same time because it was so quick that the whole room was quiet. Like, the whole room was like, what the fuck happened?
That's never a good sign.
Yeah, it was definitely not. And then I started trying harder, I guess.
So you're doing all that, like, is it like a personality thing? Like, what other things have you done where it's like, oh, I want to be really good at this thing? Like, what else would you say you're really good at?
Everything I do, I want to be really good at. I mean, there's nothing you do that you can't be good at. It's just like, people forget that you have to put like work into things.
Yeah.
Like I feel like our generation is so like brainwashed by like TV and shit, where like they see like, oh, main character puts his mind to something, and then the next episode he's a pro. Right. But they don't show the fucking 80 hours that he spent like becoming a pro at it, Right, in between the 2 episodes. Except for Dragon Ball Z. We got a lot of filler episodes. You can see the progression. And they're like, hyperbolic time chamber. We'll just canon this in. Yeah, so I mean, if the only thing stopping you is like if you really want it. Like, do you really want to be good at Killer Queen? Like, if you really want to be good at Killer Queen, you'll be good at Killer Queen. Right. Like, it's nothing. There's nothing to it. It might take you a little while, but yeah, I think everybody can progress. I'm getting I got some side commentary coming in. From one of your buddies, Jordan Tallboy, from. Oh my God. from Charlotte. That's the best person to ever play Killer Queen.
Jordan's a pretty
Hands
wholesome
down.
dude, and he's a good queen. Like he's
Of all the people I have met playing Killer Queen, outside of Florida, maybe. Well, I mean, we got some cool people here, man.
All right.
But like out of the national scene, he might be the coolest person I ever met in my life.
Hey, you heard it here, my man. He was asking what kind of mic do I have and what's the audio setup. It's a Heil PR40. It's expensive. Don't buy it. I had 2 of them at one point because we were doing a podcast, me and the wife, Heart Piece podcast. We were doing that. That was cool. That was like 2015, 16. I had 2 of them. One of them broke. Now I gotta buy another one. It sucks because whenever you're doing a setup like that, and like how it is, the podcast, like all the equipment has to kind of match. Like you can't have one really good mic and then like a really shitty mic. Like they gotta be the same. So that's always fun.
You're telling me about it. When I was doing my podcast, we had to do 2 different locations at the same time. So we would have to
2 locations. How the hell?
It was fucking terrible.
Jesus.
So we would have to record. We would have to record through a special app that we had to call into, and they would record it, and then we would get and it was terrible. That's why I had to do editing first of all, because the sound never matched up. Like her voice was either higher or lower than mine.
Yep.
It was never consistent. It was awful.
Yeah, between the 2 of us, my wife's like speaking voice has less punch to it than mine does. So I always have to like make sure her gain's up a little higher than mine. She's more soft-spoken. And then sometimes I take myself down so much that I just sound like I'm screaming from like back here. So it gets to be a little bit weird with the audio, man. Shout out to all the tech people, because tech is tough. Tech is really hard. Jordan, he plays StarCraft, he streams and whatnot, so I know he's got some cool stuff. But that's been fun. You've had some other hobbies outside of Killer Queen too. I saw you were doing Sear Wheel with JP.
Yeah.
How's that been going? You still been keeping up with it?
Yeah, I did it on Monday. It's been hard because like we usually go to the gym to do it.
Right.
And everything's closed down, so it's like I have to go to my parking lot, and then there's kids playing there. And they want to touch things, and I'm like, "Go away, kids! I don't want you. I'm not your kid. I'm not your father. Get away from me!" And but no, yeah, it's been good. I definitely gotten better at it since I started.
Yeah,
like it's a hard thing to do. Like,
yeah, you gotta be fit.
But like honestly, I'm so glad I started doing that because it's like one of those things that you want to do so badly that it teaches you discipline and like commitment to it.
Right.
Because it's not easy, and no. I'm not even near how good JP is. Like JP, he defies gravity on that fucking thing. It's ridiculous.
Did you see the video that Richard did with the drone?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to go, but then too late. I was working. I went too early. And but yeah, I mean, it's just fucking cool. And I follow a lot of the people, and it's just like all the shit that you can do with it. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, you get people just hanging onto that thing, onto that wheel, and just doing like this crazy flips, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I think the first time I ever saw anybody in like something like that, I don't know if it was Sear Wheel exactly, but it had to be like Cirque du Soleil, like, but even then it's like, it feels kind of unattainable because it's like, oh, this is like some crazy like traveling troupe, and like all these people are super dedicated into doing this thing, and then it's like, oh,
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I actually went to a Cirque du Soleil show with JP and JP and I went to a Cirque du Soleil show with his girlfriend Jess, and they did the Sear Wheel. And honest to God, JP is better than them.
Oh, JP, you got to get up on Cirque du Soleil, man. Get that contract going.
No, like I honestly like seeing the things that they did.
Yeah.
And seeing what like JP does and what our other friend Joe does, like they're way better.
Been doing it too.
They're
way
better.
Yeah, I forgot Scoops was in there too doing it. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't have. I think outside of Killer Queen, right now, I guess you consider this to be a hobby. Like I used to stream back in the day, and it was like, okay, so I have an understanding of things, but Killer Queen's a pretty big hobby, I would say, because it takes time, right? So you got to put time into it.
It takes time.
Yeah.
You know, you have to go to the bar.
Yeah.
You have to spend the hours there playing.
Yeah, it takes a lot. What do you think is like, KQ, like in from Sebastian's travel blog, KQSFL get good starter pack. Four things you got to have in that bag.
How to get good?
Yeah.
I mean, commitment, first of all. You got to put in your hours.
Okay.
I mean, hours. You got to watch your gameplay.
Yep.
You got to go back and watch your gameplay. You have to do it. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no ifs and buts. You got to do it. I would say, like, think about what you're doing. But more, like, precisely, like, you gotta look at the whole screen.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, when I'm playing and I'm watching the queen, because I'm playing queen, I don't just look at the queen. Like, I'm, like, you know, you see that peripheral vision and you see everything on the screen. I try to, you know, look at the whole screen. Because, you know, you see a lot of people, they get, like, tunnel vision. They're only looking at their character.
Right, yeah.
And it's like someone comes in behind them and you're like, how didn't you see that?
Mm-hmm. Or, like, you're just like, you know, you need one more berry, and then you're, like, doing some crazy stuff to try to whatever, and you die on last life, and it's like, dude.
or like you get a berry and you get a warrior, and then you realize you only have one berry to go in the hive. And it's just like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
And I guess, what was I going to say? The willingness to sacrifice the glory, because you have to, you know, you have to sacrifice the single play to, like, into team play, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
You can't be going for the glory all the time, you know?
You can't be playing for stats, playing for clips.
Yeah, you can't be playing for stats. If you play for stats, you're going to have a bad time.
You're going to have an awful time. You're going to get clapped up. Like, oh my gosh. I think South Florida was playing for stats, like, early on. But, like, we didn't know. You know what I mean?
We still
just doing cool stuff.
What do you mean we were? We still do. Still a thing that's happening.
All right, yeah. You can style. It's fun. We had some stats. Oh geez, let me pull these up. These are interesting. So we had stats from Killer Queen, the last one that we did, the Killer Heat. Oh, where the hell?
Yeah, I remember those. I happen to be like the safest queen somehow.
I have no idea how, but yeah, we were talking about it. You've like graduated into this very old seat that Malloy had of being a safe, hard to kill queen. Okay, so here it is. Here's the breakdown by the numbers. Okay, so Sebastian at the last Killer Heat. This was Killer Heat 18. So you played 24 games is how that worked out, because I don't think you guys went to losers at all. So you missed those.
No, we never went to losers. I think we for sure had the least amount of games out of all the teams.
Yeah. No, you did. Of all the teams that like went, yeah. And then you personally, for queen stats, you had 19 queen kills the whole day. You had 164 kills excluding queen kills, so that includes drones and warriors, anything that's not a queen. And you had 37 deaths. Also 4 berry kick-ins, so congratulations. So we tallied all that up. We did averages. Big Fez. it's just Fez, but now he's permanently Big Fez. So Big Fez put a big spreadsheet together and did the automation, and we got stats. So now you got averages and things, right? So your KD is almost 5. So every time you die, you kill almost 5 things. It's 4.95 in the KD, which makes sense because I know you've been playing Warzone and doing all that, so you got the stats. But on average, you killed 6.83 things per game. You had 0.79 queen kills a game, so about 3/4 of a queen kill every game, you know, and you only died 1.5 times every game, about on average, which is pretty cool. Good. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like that means like I'm on last, like, you know, every so often.
Right.
But you know, let me tell you how hard it is to get kills when you're playing with Floyd and JP.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, those are scraps. Like, I'm getting scraps, man.
Yeah.
Like.
honestly, JP. I mean, it's Warriors, right? So like, you kind of want them to have their kills, but JP totaled off for everybody on this list except for me, oddly enough. But he had 20 queen kills as a warrior. Nobody else was. The only other person that got double digits was Jabin with 11. So that tells you like who's hunting queens down.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing.
necessarily a good thing.
No. But that's interesting. I like this because it makes it like somewhat quantifiable. You know what I mean? Like you can go back and see. So that's interesting. Were you surprised? It's like, oh man, did you think that maybe you die more than you or less than you thought you did, or like
I definitely died less than I thought I did.
Yeah.
Because I never really pay attention to how many lives I got unless I'm on last.
Right.
And then you have to kick it into like higher gear, and you have to start like playing like a god.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to like J dive perfectly into everything, and every stick is perfect. And,
right.
And all the baits are glorious.
Right.
And that only happens in last life for some reason. I wish I could just turn my brain into like thinking like I'm on last always.
Right. Yeah.
Like if I could just play.
That's
how I play when I'm on last.
That's the Damish way.
Great.
Damish explains it like that. Always playing like everyone you're playing against is the absolute best all the time, Which it makes me laugh a little bit, not because it's like funny that he says that, but I get this picture in my head of Damish just like playing some kid at free play. Like what if he was in Orlando and some kid just walked in, their dad paid their $15 and Damish is on the other side of the cab. Like you gonna learn today. I'm gonna teach you about resources.
I remember the first time Damish came into.
Oh, your mic cut out. Wait a minute. Your mic cut out. What happened? What happened here? Oh, you're back. You're back now. I can hear you. You had just started your story there. You just started. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Oh no, you can't hear me. Oh no, boys. I can hear you. Testing. 1, 2.
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yeah. I have the headphones in, and then they died.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so the first time Damage came in, I was playing with like him and some random kid, and we were going against like Malloy and a full team. We got a third of Blazer Wolf.
Oh.
And then Damage is just like, just go to the right of the queen and we'll get her. And then we just like brought Malloy down to like the last ledge of A, and then he just died. He just did that easily 3 times. I was just like, wow. That was like back when Malloy was our best team,
Yeah.
So it was just like, you just made him your bitch, essentially.
Yeah, man. Like Damish knows. He's been playing a long time. He knows things, and he's like, his like sparring partners are like the best queens in the game. Like he's out there in Portland with Cody.
Yeah.
It's like what? Yeah. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy what they can do. Let's do some rapid fire here real quick. I've just kind of thought of some stuff. Rapid fire. So these are all going to be questions. Quick questions, quick answers, right? So let's see what you get. South Florida scene. Person who's most fun to play against.
JP for sure.
Okay, JP gets all the votes for that question. Person who you hate to see on the other side of the cab because you know they're gonna get you.
Oh.
Can't say JP because you already used him in an answer.
You for sure.
Okay, I'm taking that. That's always fun.
Every time you get me on the fucking fadeaway.
No.
Yeah, but I get upset because I know I should have bought that.
I love hearing the cries of despair from the other side of the cab. That's my favorite thing. Let's see. Most chill person to hang out with off the cab.
Dude, everyone.
Oh, you got to pick one.
Dude, I have hung out with everyone that plays Third Queen in our team. Everyone is so fucking chill.
Yeah.
Like, I've been rock climbing with Joe P. I do steer with JP. I randomly have gone out drinking with Cody.
Yeah.
Cody might be the most chill person.
Right,
like,
right.
If you go out with Cody, you're gonna have a crazy story to tell next time. That guy is wild.
I hope he gets back in the game, man. I miss him.
Yeah, I wish he would come back. Yeah, I mean, I went with Richard, and when we went to New York, we went on this whole tour of Chinatown. It was fucking amazing.
Oh,
we got a fucking fake Rolex. Then we went to eat to this Chinese restaurant. It was amazing. We had like a whole fish.
Oh damn, that's like that rush hour restaurant.
It was like called like Joe's Shanghai because there's not enough Joes on this fucking planet.
No, need more Joes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see, favorite drink at the bar.
Like cocktail or just like beer?
I'll say cocktail. Yeah.
Old fashioned is my drink. I like it the most.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Oh, okay.
And then favorite game outside of Killer Queen at the bar.
Oh man.
Cabinet, not console. Gotta be a cab.
We were having a lot of fun with the fucking game. What was it?
Armed and Gelatinous. Oh no, the Galactic Battlegrounds.
Galactic Battlegrounds. Yeah, that shit with the 4 players. Yeah, that shit is fun, man.
2-on-2 Galaga. That game is a lot of fun. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Like we were getting lit, just playing. Like I remember all of us just like stopped playing Killer Queen, and we were just playing.
Yeah,
that game
at Bumble Bash with like nothing but Killer Queen cabs and all the people to play with, and we were all just like, nope, playing this for a while.
Yeah. Oh, Swiss and Furious is also really fun, but I'm never gonna be the Lord.
You think you can Sector 11, man? No.
Yeah, I don't think I have the time.
It doesn't take long. Going to Sector 11, he's like, 4 or 5 minutes. The score thing, that takes forever. But getting to like clearing the levels as fast as you can, apparently it doesn't take as long. Hard though, I bet.
Yeah.
I can't get past level, I think 5. If I'm past 5, I'm like done.
I think I went up to 7, and I was just like, I lose focus because I'm so bored. I'm just like, okay, this became not fun.
Right. I don't know how he does that, man. It's freaking crazy. Let's see, rapid fire. Oh, I asked Joe this. I need to make this like a running joke of the show. Bathtub full of poop. Bathtub full of spiders. Which one do you get in? You got to get in one. It's Fear Factor. Joe Rogan's there. Spiders. Nobody's getting in the poop with me. What in the world?
Dude, it's poop.
Javen will get in the poop. I get Javen on here. He's gonna take the poop. He hates spiders.
I mean, what kind of spiders? Like the little bathroom spiders, or like full-grown fucking like tarantulas?
The worst spider you could imagine, because I imagine poop is just disgusting. But like if I had to survive, right? If I'm like one of these survival movies and the bad guys are coming, and then they got a bathroom, and you look down there, but it's not poop, it's spiders. You getting down there?
All right, poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of like Shawshank Redemption, where he's like goes through the fucking sewer.
Exactly. Sewer full of spiders.
Like, go through that poop to freedom, and it's like, well, yeah. I mean, where would you go to spiders? I don't know.
If it's spiders, I'm staying the hell in here.
The spiders kill you.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not messing with spiders, dude. It'll fuck me up, fam. Not feeling that. Okay, dope. So some other quick things, and we'll get off here. This has been really fun. This has been a lot of fun. I knew this episode was gonna be super fun. The scene right now, we're in quarantine time. Tell me something you want to see, like the scene coming back. Like, does the scene come back? How? Is it new teams? Is there a new format? Are we still doing Killer Heat? Is 4 teams the optimal number? Should it be 5? Should it be 6? Like, what's like your pipe dream goal for when the scene came back? If you were just God and could like rebuild it, what would it look like?
I remember the day I got back from New York, I went straight to the bar because I'm an addict. And we came in and we see there's 8 teams playing this draft night.
Oh yeah, that was a good day.
Yeah, and I was just like, dude, if we had this many teams playing Killer Heat, this would be so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Because my thing with Killer Heat is like, I love it because like everyone brings the A game, but it's so few teams that it's like it's kind of short, and I want.
The thing I don't like about Killer Heats right now, like alongside that, just to piggyback, is that you kind of know, you can kind of pick top 3 going into it. Laser Wolf is gonna be in there. Run's gonna be in there, and then it's gonna be a toss-up between the next two teams.
Yeah.
I mean, unless Laser has a real bad day, like that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, like if Fez is not there, for sure they're gonna lose.
Fez, the most decorated KQSFL player. Okay, so yeah, having more teams would be cool. What do you think in terms of like the stuff that we do? So we got Killer Heat, right? Then we got Draft Night, and we have like our Try Hard Thursday night. Is there like some other thing or element? We were talking about the stats. Like, is there something we're not doing that you're like, yo, it'd be really dope if we started doing this?
I have talked about it before. I think it'll be cool if we had like a in between Killer Heats small tournament and just do like a draft between like the tryhards.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about it before too. You know, splitting teams up and like forming new teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, starting next Killer Heat, because it is kind of boring to just be like, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Run or Target or Racer Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Really on Racer Wolf, whatever.
Right. Yes, be or no jerks.
In between the top three, and it's just like, what's the point?
Right.
I think it's enough new players. Yeah, we could split up. I mean, we could split up teams. Like if Racer Wolf agreed, and I could take Fez.
You want Fez?
If I could take Fez, you know, that would be the worst
boy. Well, there's some like development, right? We saw you were out there last Friday. We saw Eric and Gino. I was talking about that with Malloy the other day. And I caught word today. I didn't know this before, but I caught word today from Joe Perugian that Levy has moved back to South Florida. I shit you not. Joe Perugia, I'm breaking it on the Lazy J, has told me Levy is in the building. I haven't seen him. I cannot confirm. I'm telling you what I've been told.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. What
do you think about that, man? What if Levy came back and he's in the scene again?
Oh man, I love that guy. He in between him and Cody, those are the chillest people to hang out.
Oh yeah.
Outside of the bar. Yo, Levy's fucking cool, man. Like
Levy's super cool.
Like there's just stories of how generous Levy is. Like I think he helped Malloy fix his car. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, he would do a bunch of stuff around the bar and yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, like fucking 3 headbands just because.
That looks like something you got from Levy. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen him wearing that.
Yeah, dude, Levy's fucking awesome.
He was working with Dennis in the bonsai shop.
Yeah, they had the little bonsai shirts. Dude, that's awesome news.
Yeah, so hopefully we see him pretty soon because that guy's awesome. Love Levy.
Yeah, you know, I hate to see Copernicus heartbroken from not seeing him.
Copernicus is cool. He's still hanging around. He's doing like some doorman stuff now, but it's good. I've seen him more at the bar. Like it was a period where he was just like gone. I was like, oh, yeah. Well, you know, so it's good that he's been like around. He played for a bit. He gets hyped up. I wanted him to play one day. I think it was a draft night, and we needed like one more person. I was like, come play. He was like, nah. And I was like, all right. I'm not gonna bust your balls.
He's a character. He's definitely.
All that to say, there could be some interesting developments because it seems like a lot of the old heads are coming back.
Yeah, if Gino and Eric came back, that'll be dope.
Yeah, because you guys never really got to. I mean, Eric and Gino and Ben, they came like for a second, like that one time I think, and they played.
Well, so when I started doing draft, like they were still playing.
Oh, okay.
I think the first Killer.
Because some people don't even know who they are, like you know.
No, I remember. Because when I first started playing, and when I first went to First Friday at CNI,
they were there. Yeah, it was that Smash. We did the Smash.
Yeah, that's a cool First Friday.
Geez, that was December 7th, was it? I think then.
Yeah,
because it was the launch of Smash Bros. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. I got a third from there. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then you never did First Friday again until Silent DJ or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was okay.
I'm glad you're doing it again, because.
Yeah, First Friday's cool. It's hard to produce, but it's cool. I've fallen into the thing of like doing them now when I feel like it. So it's like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, fair enough. Like it's fun in idea, but then when you have to work for it, is like,
oh my god, yeah, just Jesus. I gotta pull all these games out of my house and then unpack them and bring them back. It's stupid. And then let me see. So we got that coming in, kind of seeing what you want to see with the scene coming back, and then yeah, like the extracurricular stuff. That's cool. What do you think for like what do you think is gonna be necessary for our scene? Because obviously all the scenes go through this, right? And we've been talking about this on the Lazy J too, because that's like the next big thing I think is how do you develop your scene? I was talking about it with Malloy, and he's saying, you know, we don't really need that many people, and I tend to agree. Like just a couple new people here and there over the course of, you know, a couple months, and like, okay, cool, and then you can retain like the people that are really, really in. But I think we have some trouble with like how we tell people about the game now, because like where we're at, we have like, I think when we first started, like you mentioned, like you were there and I recruited you. There is no way in hell you're ever going to find me now currently at Glitch Bar on a Saturday night playing Killer Queen with all of the drunk people. It's just never gonna happen. I'll be there Thursday. I might hang out a little bit, but like, you know, so it's like a different feel now, right? Because those games are just, oh, they're bad. Earlier it was like, oh, this is fun. New people are here. Let's just go and recruit them. But like, you know, so how do we do that now?
I mean, honestly, we have to show up on the weekends. And I will be more inclined to go on the weekends now because if you know, you've seen the changes they've done to the bar.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's sick.
It's cool.
And there's much more space that I feel like with all the issues we had before with spacing, because you know, you're playing on the cab and then you have people like running against you.
Yep.
And you know,
the ski ball has changed, and yep.
Yeah, so that was annoying, but I feel like now it's not going to be an issue because the whole way they're restructuring Glitch, I think it's going to be easier to play on the weekends.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I definitely hope it is. I think it will be. I think it'll be hype. I think people will like it. They're definitely doing a lot of cool stuff, and I like that. That's the thing. We're really spoiled here in South Florida. I never say it enough, but like the fact that Dwight and Glitch Bar and Joe and like everybody that's part of the team is so invested themselves into the game and they really like it. Man, we're so spoiled. Like, we're super spoiled. Yeah. Brando, he moved into Asheville. He was telling me he's basically stopped playing because the cab there is trash. Like they just don't keep it up. So
yeah. Not only that, it's just like Glitch is such a cool place.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a motley crew of individuals that just go there. Like you know, it's weird.
Yeah.
But it's welcoming at the same time. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's low key. It's not trying to be very much. It's got that good '90s time capsule to it.
Yeah, and then at the same time, it's like, you know, I've been through all these other things. Glitch is the best. Like venue-wise, it's just like Glitch is the best. Like I don't even. It's not even a hometown fraud. It's just like it just is.
It's like
I talked to a few people outside of South Florida, and they're like, "Yeah, Glitch is way better."
Yeah,
like, it's way.
Yeah. It makes it kind of tough, honestly, to go to like other places out of the state.
Yeah, because it's like. You know, they have the same games, but the vibe is completely different.
Oh yeah. There's like a bar vibe, and they're not bad bars. You know, like I like the Jacksonville Keg and Coin is cool. I thought the Logan Arcade was even cool, even though it's like more. It's definitely got more of a traditional arcade vibe to it. Then they had Free Play in Dallas, which was like best cabs I've ever seen, biggest variety. But you know, there's a bunch of kids there. You pay $11 to get in. It's like one of those type places. Maybe kind of like Arcade Monsters is. So Glitch definitely feels like a place that like 30 somethings, 28, 25, like, you know, people who are out of college and like working and like doing stuff go. But like there's still this big game element. You don't get a bunch of people that like go and just never play the games. You know what I mean? Like it seems like anybody that goes to Glitch at any point in time could hop on a game and be perfectly in place and not look weird.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah, it's dope. Well, sick, man. Shit.
Except skee ball. Fuck skee ball.
Skee ball sucks.
Skee ball. Fuck skee ball.
Look, man, this has been dope. You've been tuning in to the Lazy J, hanging out with my main man, Seba. I always give him crap because he's got my loner squad. I definitely am interested to see what your new team build would be like. Oh, that I gotta ask you that. If you can pick, what team do you build today, right now, that's a different team than Run SFL? And you're queening.
And I'm queening?
You're queening.
Okay. JP Speed, surprisingly Malloy as Vanilla.
Everybody wants Malloy as Vanilla. He's good.
Good, he's good.
He's good.
Great. Victor Objective.
Yep.
Annoyingly good. He's just. I wanna fight Victor when he gets so fucking annoying. I would have to say Fest because.
Yep. Big Fez.
That's it. You know, me Queen.
Yeah. Oh shit, I counted wrong. No, that's right. So.
No, it's fine. But yeah, me.
I think, with the exception of maybe JP, that's a very similar team to the team that Joe Perugia picked.
He didn't pick JP. But
he picked Jabin because he's got a good like kind of yin yang vibe of Jabin, you know,
okay.
The Speed Warriors. So and Jabin is basically young JP, like as far as the scene goes and experience. And JP said this himself, like Jabin is getting to the point where he's starting to play. He plays the same aggressive kind of style. He'll go for it even when sometimes maybe he shouldn't, but he'll still go, you know, and he'll catch you. So that's an interesting overlap there. I think that's kind of interesting. We'll see. I'd love to see some stuff play out.
I have a different team in mind that would do great for like traveling.
Oh yeah, okay. What's the travel team? That's the home team.
You're Queening.
Okay.
Malloy's Vanilla.
Oh.
JP Speed. High Flags on Richer Objectives. That's fumble. That's fine.
Yo, it's the Lazy J. I'm hanging with Sebastian. We're gonna get out of here. You gonna be at the bar tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe I'll survive.
Hell yeah, man! Come hang out with us. We're gonna be hanging out. Lazy J's coming up. I'm supposed to. I think Joe P is supposed to interview me next, and then like the Queens are done.
Oh, okay.
Who should I get after that? Any recommendations? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
From our team?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta interview Showtime. I mean,
yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be an episode.
If you want to do something weird, you could interview Dwight. That'd be cool.
Dwight would be. Yeah, I have after the Joe episode, I thought, oh, maybe interviewing Dwight would be cool.
Yeah, because it'd be cool to see like the dynamic between like ownership of the bar and the team, and you know.
And I don't know a lot of the other but I don't know a lot of the other owners that are like as involved as Dwight is. Like Dwight, he was a player. He still plays.
Unless it's like Rob, but it's like
Rob doesn't count. Rob doesn't count. Respect to Rob. Rob doesn't count. Nah, dope, man. All right, well, get out of here. I know you got some Warzone. Get some dubs up. Maybe I'll get on there with you. You've been tuning in to Lazy J with Sebastian. We'll catch you next time.
Later, man. We done?
Hell yeah.
All right. What I got?